Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Are you all satisfied with the current conditions of Porto Velho? I don't think so. That's why I, Leticia Gondim, am here to ask for a vote for the post of mayor. I would like to start this speech by quoting Warren Buffett, which once said the difference between successful and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. I think this phrase suits our situation a lot, because in order to achieve what we truly deserve, we need to say no. We need to say no to the negligence that affects our infrastructure, our public safety, and our education. We need to say no to the lack of public administration. We need to say no to corruption. I will talk about these topics I just mentioned in the next few minutes, but more than this, I would like to state my wish to be the person whose management can lead you to enjoy the best that Porto Velho has to offer, which, with your support, will be accomplished. We already perceived how poor our infrastructure is because of the corruption and the bad administration. Research made by a major Brazilian newspaper classifies us as one of the worst cities in this case, and they have a reason. The construction impairment, as our overpasses, the lack of illumination, the holes in the streets, and the basic sanitation, all these elements lead to a low quality of life. Talking about sanitation, for example, it is a fact that Porto Velho has never treated sewage, and the only investment made here was 0.1% from our income. My solution is to make it clear that here we have laws that must be obeyed and work that must be done. I will pave the streets and finish the construction of our overpasses for a better traffic, light the neighborhoods for a better security, and make the city clean by building a decent street. As of our infrastructure, our public safety is also a big problem. Think about it. How many times were you afraid of leaving home because it was too dark outside? Since I was a little kid, I have seen my parents complaining about the security in Porto Velho. My friend had his car stolen while going home at night, and my older brother had been robbed twice while walking around our neighborhood. Unfortunately, the number of robberies, kidnappings, or even rapes has been increasing day by day. As a mayor, I will build a protection unit in each one of the neighborhoods, providing our officers with the best training to protect you. I believe that all this violence wouldn't exist if we had the most important foundation in our society, with a good education, which is not truly working because of our low infrastructure as well. Our education system struggles with insufficient numbers of schools, materials, and teachers, and when they exist, they are in a very low quality. There are cases that schools here in Porto Velho, where we have an extremely hot weather, don't have air conditioning or piped water. Teachers' salaries here do not match with their work, and most of them aren't well prepared in the universities. Another important factor is our students. Doing research in some schools, I found out plenty of them are unsatisfied with the old-fashioned methods used to teach, and most of them don't find connections with what's written in the books and the reality they live. To solve this problem, I will invest a great amount in the infrastructure of our schools. I will also evaluate the teachers periodically, so that it's possible to know if they are able or not to teach, giving special courses so that they have more quality in their work. Their salary will also be readjusted. Extra programs will be created, aiming our students' health and talents as the practice of sports, music, visual arts, or even encouraging them to care more about the environment they live. As you could see, our beloved city isn't the way it should be. We are not receiving the basic treatments a citizen is supposed to receive, which are the commodity of living in a place where the infrastructure is developed, the streets are safe, and education is decent. Even with all these problems, I know we have the chance to solve them right in our hands, as I clearly showed you. I grew up in this city and saw how rich and beautiful it is. We have such a wonderful history written in books that I'm pretty sure we will continue writing. In my office, as I'm already doing, I will listen to you, live like you and with you, working with competence. My name is Leticia Gondim, and I'm motivated by a deep hope and passion to save this city from its struggles, which I will do with your support in this campaign. Look at our sky, always blue, and feel the hope I'm talking about. We, together as one, have the power to make our dreams come true. Trust me, Porto Velho will flourish. Thank you.